This demonstration is to indicate the effectiveness of flame-safe, flame-proof plywood. This test method is known as the ASTM D3806 test method. It is the equivalency test for the ASTM E84 standard, the UL 723, and the NFPA 255. As part of this demonstration, we are also going to illustrate the insulation value of flame-safe plywood. This test specimen has been treated in our autoclave, and it is 3/4 inch marine AB plywood. We're going to place a cotton gauze similar to this. As you can see how easily it burns. The purpose of the cotton gauze that we're placing on top of the specimen is to show that it will not ignite for that as a heat factor. On the top of the specimen, we are placing a cementitious board as called for in this particular test procedure. Smoke chamber is placed over the specimen as called for in the specifications for this particular test method. This test ordinarily runs for 4 minutes, which is the equivalent to the 10-minute test that determines the ASTM E84 test method. Periodically during this demonstration, I will be turning off the lights so that you can view the actual burn. tests at Intertech Laboratories have indicated that FlameSafe XT plywood and lumber has a flame spread rating of 0. And smoke density of 80. FlameSafe's lumber and plywood and OSB board can be used on the exterior. OSB treated with the FlameSafe method can withstand the moisture that usually occurs while lumber and materials are sitting on a job site during periods of rain. FlameSafe lumber and plywood can be used interior or exterior. It's the only plywood of its kind. You go to the FlameSafe website, which is flamedaresafe.com. You can actually pull up the test reports and all the testing on FlameSafe products. It's important to note that the test is usually calibrated using a cement board, which has a 0 flame spread, and they use red oak, which has a flame spread of 100. And that is the method they use to calibrate their tunnel test, which is the same method we use on the ASTM 3806 in our laboratory. As I mentioned, this test usually runs for about 4 minutes. However, we're going to extend that time to 12 minutes, which will be the equivalent of the 30-minute test under the ASTM E84 and the 2768 procedure, which is the extended ASTM E84 test method. FlameSafe also manufactures fire retardant coatings that used to apply to substrates that have not been vacuum pressure impregnated, as this specimen that we are demonstrating here today has been. FlameSafe products have the lowest flame spread indexes in the industry. This particular test specimen that we are demonstrating here has been subjected to the ASTM 2898, which is the accelerated weathering test. Sometimes referred to as the rain test. Flamesafe also manufactures fire retardant OSB board. What is unique about Flamesafe OSB board is it is not a film or a laminate applied to the OSB board. It is an actual coating treatment. It's proprietary to our company. Unlike LP's, Flame Block, or another product on the market called Magtech that uses magnesium oxide as a laminate, Flamesafe's OSB, you can scratch it, you can cut through it, you can make numerous cuts over 1/8 of an inch to 3/16 or even 1/4 of an inch thick, and it will still pass the ASTM E84 test method. And as I mentioned, that is the same as the UL 723. It will still be a Class A. The reason for that, it is a high intermissing coating. In other words, the carbon char expands to such an extent that it would cover any damage that was done to the face part of the board if it was exposed to a fire. Most of Flamesafe's products and coatings comply with the NFPA 703 standard. That is, it is third-party witnessing, third-party testing, and it has been certified for use. If you'd like to look up Flamesafe, you could go to Intertech's website and get the classifications for the testing under their fire testing standards. To get particular information in regard to Flamesafe plywood, go to flamesafeplywood.com. You can pull up test reports, MSDS, technical information, its uses, and any other information you might need as far as your spans and weights. What's unique about Flamesafe lumber and plywood, it adds almost no additional weight to the finished product. That is less than 2 ounces per square foot. It is the only product of its kind in the marketplace. Just turned off the burner. 12 minutes and 19 seconds. As you can see, there is no indication of any burning of the cotton gauze that was placed on top. You can also see that the flame did not extend more than 4 inches from the center line of the burner, which indicates a flame spread rating of 0. If you'll notice the expansion that occurs of this common char that is a part of this flame-safe process when flame-safe lumber, plywood, and wood are subjected to high-intensity flame. This creates an insulation barrier between the substrate and the top part of the substrate. For more information on FlameSafe and its product, go to flame-safe.com. On the left-hand side, click Products, and you'll see all of FlameSafe products. And the test reports by accredited third-party laboratories, including Southwest Research Institute, Intertech Testing, Diversified Laboratories, Underwriters Laboratories, United States Testing, Western Fire Center, the Ontario Research Fire Laboratories, and many more. Again, go FlameSafe can be reached at 1-800-333-9197.